From 3D to 4D and 5D Part 4, Our New DNA. Posted on July 26, 2021 by EraOfLight. On July 22, 2021, the new crop circle appeared in Hampshire, UK. It means, the cosmic radiation during Earth's movement along the space-time line is refracted by a pyramid complex in four-dimensional space. Refraction accelerates the cleansing of the Earth and us from 3D energy and matter. The interdimensional membrane, through whose filters the planet moves now to the 5D vibrational orbit, is a sieve. It sifts and separates everything necessary for the Earth. At the exit of the membrane, the energy of the planet will consist of only the fields of the 5th and 6th dimensions. Galactic Committee and higher light forces are rapidly preparing us for the transition to the 4D. Our DNA is activating, and our bodies will rejuvenate. In the last 6 months, due to our efforts, the rate of activation of dormant DNA in many of us has been impressive. The first real physical consequences of it began to appear, for example, as the revitalization. Under the influence of the new 4D and 5D energies, in December 2020, the restructuring of our physical bodies sped up. Quantum transition has entered the final preparation of us for the new 4D-5D dimension. Previously, the changes dealt exclusively with our subtle bodies. From December 2021, our physical bodies transforming at the cellular level began. It coincides with co-creators' plan to move us to 4D-5D in our physical bodies. Before it, our body has to renew itself, to change its qualities in advance. The first material signs of the mutation of dense bodies for the next level of evolution we can feel this summer. A key indicator of the presence of 4 and 5-dimensional codes in our cells will be signs of sudden rejuvenation. It is a marker of matter steadily beginning to manifest new qualities. After that, our guaranteed transition to the new dimension is a matter of the near future. Stopping the aging program and starting rejuvenation is an indicator of irreversible movement to 4D-5D. All higher races, such as our genetic relatives from the Pleiades, exist exclusively in young bodies, 30 to 35 years old. When the marker of eternal youth has manifested, then it's just a matter of little else. All that remains is to patiently continue to raise our vibes to mutate, activate the DNA, and wait for the moment of personal veil removal. The counterflows of quantum energies from Earth and the greater cosmos are increasing every day. Higher light hierarchy removing the veil for those of us who are ready to enter the next vibrational reality. In the past, during cosmic night, we didn't have that opportunity. Raising our vibration or not, we remained in the layer of heavy energies, we could not be released. It was the time of samsara. The eras changed, the yugas passed, but everything went in an inevitable circle, like the seasons. We were all simmering under a tight lid in the same energy soup, in a parasitic 3D matrix, in controlled chaos. The strong took on the burdens of the weak without compensation. We who are strong ought to bear the weaknesses of those without strength and not just please ourselves, Paul said, Romans 15:1. Today Earth, solar system, and the entire galaxy are moving to cosmic day from samsara, from this forced imprisonment in the parasitic bondage of the archons and dark forces. We enter the realm of free space clusters living according to the laws of high-frequency attraction. Now it all depends on our inner work, the energy content of each of us, and our consciousness. The veil is removing, and we are free, according to our personal choice, to be in any realities the 3rd, 4th, or 5th dimension. Those of us who choose to go to higher dimensions will regain the lost divine properties. For this, it is necessary to activate all 12 helixes, restoring the sequential light chain, and unpack the information archived in them. Unpacking of dormant DNA will not happen immediately, but gradually, in small parts. In the first few months, the opened helices will bring real tangible changes. When the 3rd and 4th strands are activated, the effectiveness of our inner work is greatly increased. Earlier, it took years of effort to remove negative programs, but the results were small, with constant backsliding. When the 3rd DNA strand is unpacked, kickbacks stop, negative thoughts and emotions disappear. Sense and understanding are sharpened. After the fourth helix is activated, the mind calms down and the influence of the ego is going away. The pleasure of freedom comes. Sometimes, the return to the old state is repeated due to events or people, most often closest to us. But now it becomes much easier to come out of an alien state. Slight pain in the chest, around the heart chakra, may appear and not go away. This pain is not physical but energetic. It is the pain of opening up. It does not press but squeezes out the rest of the 3D energy from inside. That is why this pain should not frighten, but make us happy. Many people by their raising vibes had already unpacked simultaneously the fifth and sixth strands of DNA. It happened in May during the formation of the Earth's fifth dimensional sphere. Physically, unpacking was uncomfortable. For 3 days at night, chronic illnesses worsened. Some people could not sleep because of the pain. Then they learned that it was how sickness and old age were gone forever. It took 3 days to download new programs that turned off the old soft. A great surprise for many was the disappearance of gray hair in a couple of weeks after the activation of the DNA's fifth and sixth strands. The hair is coming back to life. The first sign of the cancellation of the aging program was evident. What is gray hair? As we age, our hair changes its structure. Melanin production is disturbed and a large number of air bubbles appear. As a result, the hair acquires a silvery or yellowish-white color. In addition, our hair cells produce hydrogen peroxide molecules, and the older we get, the more of them are released. So the hair are discoloring from the inside out and turning gray and then completely white. And then, contrary to the law, in many hairs began to rejuvenate very quickly and noticeably, to regain its vibrant color and lively silky structure. Without any external or internal impact. The program was simply rewritten. Time reversed its course. The vision is improving, the brightness of colors returns. And it can return very sharply, in an instant, causing rainbow-like environment. Externally, the eyes also changes. The saturation of iris color returns. With age, for many, the amount of pigment in the iris has imperceptibly decreased year after year. But now the eyes radiate light, attracting attention. The tissue structure of the tongue is renewed. The skin of hands and feet becomes unusually smooth and soft. Hello to the manufacturers of creams and lotions. So far, the changes look haphazard, spotty, and even random. Such is the co-creator's plan. We used to grow old gradually, unnoticed by those around us. Now we will begin to rejuvenate, unnoticed by others. Little by little but daily, not shocking anyone. At the beginning of July, some had 2 more strands of DNA activated, the 7th and 8th. Usually, it takes a couple of months to adapt. Once we activate all 12 physical DNA strands, we will fully see the 4th dimension space. The activation of the 12 helices will be accompanied by the opening of the 12 renewed energy information centers in our 13 chakral system. We are gradually beginning to transform into a new being, close in vibration and quality to the spiritual one led by Source. Our transition from 2 spirals of DNA to 12 is a very powerful evolutionary leap. However, not everyone can participate in this process yet. The parasitic system of keeping people in the same energy ghetto is now playing a cruel joke on them. Many accustomed for years to receive gratuitously and without measure from their beloved, and thus greatly overestimate their real abilities and potential. The present moment is crucial, each of us passes the energy exams. Leaving the 3rd dimension of the 3D matrix is a leap. Those who believe in nothing and don't want to know anything about the universe and self can take it easy. No magic will happen to them soon. The high vibrational ones will go through DNA activation. Since we differ, we will go through activation in different ways and at different times. Some are ready and will be able to get into the 12 spiral mode very quickly, finishing the mutation within the next few months. Some are just beginning and will need a longer period. There will also be those who have decided to move to new dimensions with their soul and will, but due to the wear and tear of the higher self, they will not be able to adapt to the new energy. To activate their DNA, they have to pass a very high-frequency vibration through themselves. Such people will be forced to leave Earth for a short time, only to return soon but with renewed DNA. In the next 5 to 8 months, the separation of physical realities will accelerate. More and more people will move to higher vibrational levels, into parallel civilizations. All co-creators and light forces are waiting for us in the 5D with great anticipation. By Lev.